And once you can discern quickly between these two very different narratives, very different energies, then you can empower yourself to choose. Sometimes you are going to opt to choose for the left brain logic and rationality. Of course you are. It's going to serve you in many areas of your life. And other times you are going to want to opt in for right brain, intuition, subtle. When you channel, you are going to want to activate the right side. So you are going to want to do what is necessary to match your frequency, your energetic frequency, to the subtle. Well, what does that mean? Before I tell you, how do you calm your nervous system? How do you center yourself? How do you talk or walk yourself back from the edge of whatever it is that feels scary? Yeah, type in some of your tools and techniques: breathing, breath work, grounding, a mantra, focusing on the heart and breathing into it. Yes. Okay, good question. Can intuition get loud if you've ignored it and maybe endangering your wellness? Yes. Yes, it can. And it will. So it starts off subtle. That's an excellent question. Your intuition will present almost always initially from the very subtle. That's how it just jives. And then as we ignore it and we put ourselves in danger, or we find ourselves in repetitive situations where we are not in a good, safe place, it will get louder. It will amplify. So more things to tap into the right brain: nature, journaling, verbalizing or venting to your friend. Exactly. Breeze, feeling the heart, meditation, visualizing an aura coming into the heart center. Yeah, good. So you have your tools. Dance. Someone said dance. Absolutely. Use those. Use those things that have worked for you to settle your nervous system, because when you go to access the right intuitive side, you are going to want your internal energetics to be very soft, very settled, very present. That's how your clarity will be most obvious to you. Something else I want to recommend that you watch, if you haven't already, watch it. If you have already, watch it again. It is Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor's TED Talk, and it is called My Stroke of Insight. She is a neuroanatomist who, at the age of 37, had a stroke in the left hemisphere of her brain. So her entire left hemisphere went offline. Imagine all the thinking, all the problem solving, all of the self-identification, all the personality connections, gone, done. She functioned for a while just within her right hemisphere, where everything felt interconnected. She felt so expansive and so much a part of full consciousness, so much love, that she said it felt like she couldn't figure out how is she going to squeeze all of this vastness into this tiny little human body. You will want to watch her TED Talk, and if you have the inclination, read her book. It's called My Stroke of Insight. She also has a new book out, which I am listening to right now, and I highly recommend, and it is called Whole Brain Living by Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor. Excellent, excellent read, where she is breaking down these characters. She calls them characters 1, 2, 3, and 4 that exist in our brains in the two different hemispheres. And she talks about having a brain huddle, where instead of operating only from one or the other, or activating one voice over the other, we bring everybody in like a sports huddle and decide among all of the players what is the best course of action. So this is a wonderful, wonderful resource for you as well.